guys, so this video is going to be all about contacts, how to put them in, how to clean them, how to take care of them, all of that goodness. So if you are interested in knowing all this information, then keep watching. Okay, so I have been using contacts for like almost 2 months now, and before I got my contacts, I would watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos because I had no idea what to do with them, and I was so nervous about using them. I was like, oh my god, what if I sleep with them and like they never come off of my eyeballs or something, they have to get like surgically removed. I was just like freaking out about all that stuff. And honestly, you don't have to freak out about using contacts because after like 2 weeks, it's like a piece of cake, putting them in, taking care of them, all of that. So my first piece of advice is do not worry, it is going to be okay. So the contacts that I use is the AccuView Oasis contacts, okay? And I use the monthly supply. I have a 3-month supply. This is my last one. And the contacts, the new contacts come in a little pack like this. It looks kind of weird, I don't know. But yeah, and it comes in a little box like this. They have daily contacts, monthly contacts. I have the monthly contact. I have to keep my contacts in a little contact case like this. This one says right, this one just doesn't say anything. And I have my contacts in there right now, currently. And you only have to pay attention to the left-right thing if you have an astigmatism like I do. That way it is important because that means that each of your eyes has their own vision, so one sees better than the other. So that's why it is important not to get them mixed up, and also so that you don't, like, let's say one eye has an infection and you don't transmit that infection to the other eye. So that's why it's very important to listen to the left, well, the right and the left. The contact cleaning solution that I use is the Waser Multi Solution Plus. This is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Waser, W-A-S-S-E-R, or Waser. I think it's Waser, which is a really extremely weird name. And I also use the Waser Total Comfort Contact Solution. This solution is specifically for contact wearers. And my doctor, my eye doctor, I don't know, optician, something? I have no idea. My eye doctor, she told me that because I have astigmatism, my eyes are going to dry out more than usual, which is so true. My eyes have been extremely dry since I started wearing contacts. And I mean, you know, they have obviously contact solution for that. No, sorry, eye drops. And I have noticed that my eyes do dry out a little bit more than usual now, and they are a little more sensitive, especially to cold air, like especially if it's directly hitting you. It is the worst thing ever. I have to put in drops when I have my contacts in like every half an hour because my eyes just will get extremely dry. And even when I don't have my contacts in anymore, I feel like my eyes get really dry at times too. So it's always good to have regular eye drops laying around, which I do not have. I have to get some because my eyes have been extremely dry lately. If your contacts ever have like a little tear in them, or like it's like missing a little piece, you're not supposed to wear the contacts. You are supposed to throw them away because bacteria can grow on them and infect your eyeball. My first set of contacts, one of them had a little, like on the edge, on the rim, it was missing a little piece. It was chipped, and I kept wearing it for the whole month. And I knew that I wasn't supposed to wear them, but I wore them anyway because I'm like, oh, it's on the outer rim. That shouldn't really matter. Like, how am I gonna get an infection? But yeah, you're not supposed to wear them if there's any type of tear in them. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, if they tear before a month is up, throw them out, wear your new contacts. And that's very important because you do not want your eye to get infected. And I should take my own advice because that happened to me, but now I know I am not supposed to wear them if they have any type of tear in them. Having contacts is quite of a commitment. You do have to be very clean about them. You have to be on top of yourself, like, oh, you have to set a reminder and every month be like, oh, I have to change my contacts today. I have to change my contacts on the 21st or 22nd of every month. I have a reminder on my phone, and I set my alarm so that I remind myself, oh, Samantha, change your contacts today. Don't keep wearing them after today. And I feel like there's a certain age, okay, your eye doctor, I don't know if they'll tell you, oh, you have to be a certain age to wear them, but personally, I feel like little kids should not be wearing contacts because they're not going to be responsible about it, and they're not, I don't know, I just feel like you should only wear them if you're gonna like stick to like cleaning them and that kind of stuff, and if you're gonna be like good about it, because if you're gonna be lazy about it, do not get contacts. You're just wasting money and time. Okay girls, if you do your makeup, make sure to put on your contacts beforehand, because if you do it after you're done putting on your makeup, trust me, you're going to mess up your makeup. It happened to me, and it's not very fun to have to redo your makeup. And my last tip of advice is that if you do have an astigmatism, make sure that your eye doctor orders the right contacts, because each contact should have its own, each eye should have its own prescription. And these set of contacts that I have, they are all the same. My prescription is 3.75 and it should be different for each eye. So when I started wearing these, I noticed that I saw way better out of my left eye than my right eye, and then I went back to my doctor a couple weeks later and I told her about it. And she's like, oh yeah, that's because you have an astigmatism. I'm like, okay, then why did you give me these contacts? Why didn't you give me like each of them with their own prescription? So that was her fault. I obviously didn't know that. So make sure that if you do have an astigmatism, that your eye doctor orders you contacts with a different prescription for each eye, because that is very important, because if not, your contacts are going to be uncomfortable. The whole first month that I wore contacts, it was so uncomfortable, and so that's terrible. And also another thing, if you do have an astigmatism, you're gonna have to pay more money for your contacts. These contacts were only $47, and my doctor told me the next time I order my next contacts, it's gonna be around $140 because of my astigmatism. But the plus side is this pack only comes with a 3-month supply, and the next one that I'm gonna get specifically for my astigmatism comes with a 6-month supply. So if you think about it, you're kind of saving money. But anyway, just make sure that you get the right prescription, because if not, it's gonna be hell for you. Okay, now, so before you touch your contacts, make sure to wash your hands very good with some soap, get under your nails, get all that dirt out, okay? And then when you're gonna dry your hands, make sure to dry them with a clean towel or with paper towel that does not shed. Okay, now, so when you take out your contacts, make sure to have your contact solution nearby, ready to go. So what you're gonna do is you're going to carefully take out your contacts. I like to use my my ring finger. My eye doctor lady, she told me that it's actually better like that because that's your weakest finger, so you're less likely to like tear it using this finger. You're gonna put that in the palm of your hand. Oops, it's a little tricky. And take a lot of solution, okay? Be generous, and then gently like rub it around, okay, to get all that extra debris off, okay? And if you're in a bathroom, this is much easier. I'm not in a bathroom, and I did not think this through. I'm going to have to let this just drop onto my pants. Yay! Okay, and then take your contact and just carefully place it on to your finger. Okay, now when you put in your contact, you have to make sure that it is right side up. Okay, so do you guys see this right now? You see how the outer edges are, oops, you guys can't really see, I'm so sorry. You see how the outer edges are like sticking up like an inside out bowl? That is the incorrect way to have your contact. If your contact looks like an actual bowl, then that is the correct way to have your contact. If your contact is inside out, just very carefully flip it onto the right side. It's okay, don't be scared about flipping it. Just make sure you're gentle when you do it. Okay, a quick little tip is that it's good to use your eye drops to actually wet your eye beforehand. That way your eye is very wet and sticky, and it'll make it easier for the contact to stick onto your eye. And now you're going to want to take your other hand and gently lift your eye. Okay, I have my contact right here. Just go like this and place it on there. Okay, and then look around and then blink a couple times, and then just like press down on your eyelid to get out any air bubbles. Okay, you guys can probably tell my eyes got red. The contact solution, this one, may irritate your eyes a little, but that's fine. It also just depends on your eyes. Like I said, my eyes have been extra sensitive ever since I started wearing contacts. Okay, so now what you're gonna do with your contact case is you're going to take some of your contact cleaning solution and pour just a bit in there. You don't have to pour a lot, just enough to clean it, okay? And then you're going to put the caps back on. You put the cap back on, and then go ahead and just mix it around to clean it out. Do not clean it with water unless it is sterile filtered water, because water has bacteria in it. And just clean that out just to get out any debris, and then just dump it out. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to get a clean paper towel and you're going to take the lids off of your things, okay? Off of your case. And what you're going to do is you're going to place the case upside down the rest of the day, or until you need it again, upside down so that all of the solution can drain and it can be fresh and clean for the next time you have to put your contacts back in. Okay, so when you're going to take your contacts out, make sure once again that your hands are thoroughly cleaned, and lift your eyelid again and use your pointer finger and your thumb finger. Pinch on your eyeball, not using your nails but the pads of your fingers, and gently take out your contact. Okay, so once again, place the contact into the palm of your hand and put on some of the cleaning solution, and go ahead, use your ring finger once again to not exfoliate, but just like clean the contact. When you put the contact back into its case, make sure to fill up the case with some solution so that the contact can be completely submerged and clean for the next time. And a quick little tip, if your eyes are feeling dry after you take out your contacts, go ahead and put on some of your eye drops. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick little tips of things not to do when you have your contacts in. Do not take a shower with your contacts in. They can get stuck to your eyes, especially if you get shampoo in your eyes. That's not going to be very fun. Number 2 is do not go swimming with your contacts. If you're going to go swimming, take your contacts out. Do not wear them. If you're just going to go to the pool to tan and just lay out, that's okay. But if you plan on going in the water, take your contacts out. Same thing goes for the beach. Just watch out. Number 3, do not sleep with your contacts in. Your contacts will end up sticking to your eye pretty bad, and when you wake up, they will be impossible to get out. It will take really long to get out. My eye doctor told me that. She said, whatever you do not sleep with them in, and so don't sleep with them. Also, number 4, always carry around your eye drops, and carry around a little case of contact solution just in case you're out, something happens, one of them fall out, which will only happen if your eyes are very dry. One of them might fall out, or I don't know, something gets stuck in your eye. Carry around a little bar of soap and a water bottle if you don't have a sink, so you can wash your hands and do whatever you have to like fix your contacts, whatever may be wrong with them. But do not touch your contacts with dirty hands because you could get an infection. And also, don't put Germ-X, well, there's a fly in here. Don't put Germ-X on your hands either, because that'll be very bad for your eye and your contact. Okay guys, so those are basically my tips. I hope you guys got some good information from this video, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up for me and subscribe so you can stay up to date with me and watch all of my other videos. And if you want to watch my last video, click right here to watch my morning routine 2015 video. Yay! So I love you guys very much, and I hope this was very helpful to those of you who wear contacts or are going to wear contacts, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!